If you're caring for growing children, busy adults, or elderly parents, you will love this wholesome breakfast. Hello family, welcome to Cook with Jess. Today I'll be sharing my immunity pap recipe. To begin, let me introduce the grains we're going to be using. We're going to use some yellow corn and then some guinea corn, also known as dawa, and of course millet, which is gluten-free and very high in fiber. Now the next step is to properly wash our grains, and it's best to wash them individually just to ensure that our grains are washed perfectly, because trust me, these grains come with so much sand most of the times, especially millet. So I would say this is basically where the work is, washing your grain properly. After the grains are washed, proceed to soak them in clean water. I'm going to be fermenting this for 4 days. Combine the 3 grains together in one place and pour in some clean water. Mix it up together if you like and cover it to ferment. I fermented the grains for 4 days, and after 4 days this is what it looks like. You'll notice I didn't change the soaking water during fermentation. I personally think it's unnecessary and it's my preferred method. As long as it does not smell terrible and shows no sign of spoilage, it's still perfect for me. So now proceed to pour out the water and thoroughly wash your grains again. After washing your grains again, now it's time to prep our spices. We're going to use some cloves, black seeds, turmeric and ginger. Thoroughly wash your ginger and turmeric till the water runs clear. Then proceed to add everything into your blender and blend. So my lovely people, if you're here and you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Go ahead, click the subscribe button. It's totally free. After we're done blending, this is what it looks like. Go on to strain the mixture through a fine sieve. This gives the pap a silky, smooth texture after cooking. Make sure to add water gradually while you sieve until it looks like this. Let me let you guys in on a quick hack. While sieving, if the water gets to the top like this, just know that you do not need to add extra water. Just go ahead to pour in the mixture and just sieve it, this time without adding any water. So that's just a quick hack. That water on the top will sieve your remaining pap properly. After straining, we need to allow our pap settle. So I set it aside, and after 5 to 6 hours, I poured out the water on the top, leaving a smooth paste at the bottom. But we need this paste extra solid so that it will be easy for it to be stored in a fridge or whatever. Pour the pap into a thick cloth so that the liquid can drain properly, and we'll be left with a solid, storable pap that can be stored in the fridge or dehydrated to powder. I just place this plate inside the bucket and put the pap on top of it. I set it aside and let it drain. So you leave it for some time, and just like that, you have made your own immunity pap. This pap is so nutritious and indeed flavorful. So to make mine, I added some pap to a bowl, dissolved the pap till it had no lumps, and as it was smoked, I just poured in boiling water into it. And so easy, a pap is ready. You can sweeten with honey or your preferred sweetener. Add some milk if you like for some creaminess. Pairs perfectly with akara, moi moi bread, beans, etc. etc. If you found this video helpful, subscribe to Cook with Jess. Give this video a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.